Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello,
Um,
I'm very good, thank you.
good, good. My name
Rick,
Greg.
Greg.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Nice to meet you. I am from Canada.
I can see the flag behind you.
Yes, Canada. I have
Uh,
flags there everywhere.
yeah, I'll be, I can say you love your country so much because you got a lot, a lot of flags,
Maps, flags,
also maps, also your t-shirts. It's
colored
red.
red. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
My mouse pad's red.
everything
I
is
think
red.
Canadian red. Yeah, lobster.
Yeah. My name is Ahmed and I'm from Iraq.
Okay. So you have an hour and 24 minutes. How much time are you going to study?
Don't worry, 15 minutes okay with me.
Okay.
Just I want to make
Yeah,
a
sure,
quick
sure. Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. I just want to make sure that you don't use more time because some people manage their minutes very carefully. So I don't want to use more minutes than you want. So that's important to me too as a teacher
Yeah,
to respect the students and their time.
thank you so much
Hmm.
for being very polite to me. Thank you.
Well,
And for the other student,
yeah, we are
because
teachers.
yeah, and you know everything about students.
Yeah, we have to be polite. It's a
Thank you so much.
profession.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
Um, Maybe you are the third tutor that I had from Canada, and some of them I talked with them about the weather, and they told me that uh, uh,
This week the weather's beautiful.
but
But
you guys you have
usually it's very cold.
I heard like the weather there in Canada. It's like weird because
Yes, yeah, it is.
because in the summer season it's very hot, and in the winter season also it's very cold. The temperature it reaches sometimes -40.
Yeah, it can, but not
Yeah,
often.
and
Not very often. Not often. Maybe one, two times a year.
like
Not a
two
long
times.
time. Not a long time. Maybe a day or two. But it
Uh-huh.
doesn't stay
I
that cold very long. But if you're in northern Canada, yes. But in most parts of Canada, no. But in the northern, in the up, if you go up towards the Arctic
Yeah.
Circle, yeah, it's cold up there all the time.
So the people there, how can they live
They
their
live in
life
they live in
like
houses.
normally life?
They live in houses. They live very, I don't know, simple lives. I guess you can say very simple. They don't
Yeah.
have. They have TV. They have cable. They have satellite TV. So they just don't have the weather. They have cars. They have food, but things are very expensive because it's so much to deliver food there. It's
Yeah,
the
I
cost of
see.
living there is very expensive.
Yeah, if I talk about how can I make how can how how
How do
okay
people
how the,
how do
how
people
the
live
people
there?
make
Yeah,
no how the people make living if
we
they can't go out and
uh,
work.
I don't know. They can do stuff online. They can. I don't know. They have ways to make money. A lot of them get money from the government. That's how they survive.
So
The government
the
gives. They're like natives. They're indigenous people. They get support checks a lot of times from the government. They have to, or they wouldn't survive.
so even they don't work for the government.
No,
Also, the government give them.
no, the government gives them like money, like social assistance. So it's not, they're not working. They get money from the government because they don't have a
I
job
got you.
and
Yeah.
they need help. So it's the way it is.
So
It's the way it is.
so you called like social assistance.
Socialism.
Socialism.
Yeah,
So
with social assistance.
assistance. So is it normal in the whole Canada or just in the north of Canada?
We have social assistance all over Canada, but especially in that part,
Especially where?
especially in northern Canada.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of people
So
that have problems. They have school teachers there, and the government pays for school teachers, and they have programs to relocate. They had to relocate some people. Sometimes they have to relocate the whole community. So I don't know. It's I don't know why they live there. I would sooner see them just move and live somewhere else, but they don't want to move. I don't know. Don't ask.
maybe they like living there, or maybe they
It's
are connected
they,
to their homeland.
yeah, they are connected to their homeland, but for me, it's
Yeah.
a lot of money, and it's just too cold. They
Yeah.
could move and live a better life for themselves anyway, but I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe in another country.
I don't know. No, not another country. No, a different a different part of Canada. That's all. They could live in a different part of Canada.
Yeah, they can. So you live in Canada. Which city do you live there in
I
Canada?
live on the East Coast, very close to Boston and New York City. So I live in Nova Scotia. It's a very small province. It looks big, but it's not very big. Very small. Okay. And I
Uh-huh.
live in the
So,
city is Halifax. I live up here. I live
wow, it's
very
like
close
island.
to the water. No, there's land here. There's
Uh-huh.
land here. It's very bad. It's a very bad picture. There's land up here. So anyway,
So the blue color around this
it's a
land.
lot of it's water. A lot is water, but there is some land. Not a lot, but some.
Uh-huh. Do you like coffee?
It's Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola.
not coffee. I don't.
It's not. It's not good for your health.
Neither is coffee. Coffee's not good for you. You can drink some Brazilian coffee if you want. Or actually, you have
Yeah,
coffee in Iraq.
yeah, we do.
You can drink some.
We
I prefer Coke. The coffee. I don't know. I never like coffee. It bothers my stomach. So
uh-huh.
I never drank it. Never. But
You should try the green tea.
there's a, yeah,
It's
I
famous.
did in Korea. I
Yeah,
used to work in Korea.
uh-huh. Yeah, it's famous
Mhm.
there because they care about their health and
They have
my
green
yeah.
tea ice cream. They have they
Uh-huh.
have green tea cake. They have
Wow.
green tea many things there.
Yeah, I
I have
remember.
never seen a green tree sorry, a green tea cake before. But they have it, and they had the ice cream. I was like, wow, they have green tea ice cream. Oh my god.
I must Google it
Yeah, they do.
because this is the first time I heard there is a green cake and the green ice
Green
cream.
tea. Green tea ice cream flavor. They have it in Korea.
Yeah. Uh, I remember my father told me he's been there in Korea. No, not in Korea, in China. But it's for a long time. It's like 20 years ago. And he told me that he saw all the people uh, ride bicycles and they carry like what do you call it? Like thermos?
Thermos.
Yeah. They carry on their back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
thermos, and all of them carry these thermos, and my father asked the translator
Mhm.
there why they do this. All these people, what's in the inside the thermos, and the translator reply to him, it's just hot water.
Maybe it could be.
Yeah, because I think the reason
You
that they are
You can use it to make tea. You could have a little tea bag and put in the cup and then just put the hot water. Or you could have
it could
coffee, or
be.
you could use it for soup. You could use it for different things. Some people put soup in the thermos, keep it warm.
It's like
The hot soup.
it's yeah. It's like a chicken movement, or no, not movement. Uh, how can we say when someone um, move from place to place?
A nomad. Yeah,
Nomad.
nomadic. You're moving all the time. We say that about digital. We have a digital nomad. They're people that
Mhm.
travel and teach online and work from their computer, but they travel a lot. Digital nomad. I want to be. I want to be a digital nomad. I want to travel with my computer and teach English in Korea and Thailand and Vietnam and live there and travel, and that's what I would like to do. I have a friend who does that.
So,
He goes to he lives
uh-huh.
in the US and he travels to Korea and then he travels to the Philippines and then he'll go to Thailand and then he'll come back to the US.
Do you like
But it's a lot of money to fly. It's a
this?
lot of money to fly. So you have to have that money.
Yeah, and you want to survive. Do you have a family, or you are single?
I'm single, but I stay with my family right now. This is the virus time, so it's hard.
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
hard to move around right now. So I will be here for another year at least. I don't know. So I'm not. I have no plans this year. None. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
teach. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna read some books that I want to read for a long time. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do next year, and I'm just gonna
yeah.
save some money and wait.
Maybe
uh,
you
wait.
plan to the next
Yeah, I
year.
don't know what's gonna happen next year, but the economy is not going to be good for a couple of years. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Have, so have you teach abroad English language
South
abroad?
Korea.
Just in South
Yeah, only
Korea?
in South Korea. But I was
So
there
in a
for more,
private school, or
like
in a
an
regular school?
academy, not a regular school. They have
Uh-huh.
they have all kinds of little schools for teaching English. They teach speaking and reading and listening and writing and grammar. They have different schools, different franchises that do that. They have their own books. They're
Yeah,
a
so
library
all
sometimes, their own program. So I worked for several schools during 15 years.